A 17-year-old black girl gasped for air while a flight attendant ripped her inhaler away, calling it street drugs. Cameras rolled. Passengers watched. No one helped. But when the girl finally answered her dad's call, everything flipped. Because her father wasn't just any dad. He was the man who ran the airline. Within minutes, the crew's arrogance turned into panic. The flight turned into a live scandal, and the world witnessed what happens when you mess with the wrong black child at 30,000 feet. Delta Flight 338 hadn't even left the gate when chaos erupted in first class. "Ma'am, this isn't medication. You can't bring drugs on board," barked flight attendant Karen Decker, snatching a small blue inhaler from the trembling hands of Imani Rivers, a 17-year-old black girl seated in 2A. The luxurious leather seats, the expensive lighting, the neatly dressed passengers, all froze. Imani clutched her chest. Her breathing was shallow, lips trembling. "Please, I need that," she gasped. Karen held the inhaler high like it was a weapon. "Next you'll tell me this candy is chemo. I'm not stupid." Some passengers looked away. Others pulled out their phones. Imani's medical ID bracelet shimmered under the cabin lights as she reached for her inhaler. "Fake jewelry," Karen snapped. "I've seen that act before." Imani's chest rose and fell faster. Her ponytail clung to her sweat-soaked neck, but she said nothing. She couldn't. "You don't look like someone who belongs in first class," Karen sneered. "Where's your dealer?" In row 10, influencer Layla Brooks hit the live button. "Y'all," she whispered, "Delta Flight 338 is about to go viral." Imani's voice cracked. "I'm flying alone to my grandma's funeral. I have severe asthma." Karen cut her off. "Save the sob story. You've got 10 minutes till departure. Either that goes in the trash, or you go." Phones were now fully up. Passengers leaned over aisles. Everyone watching, no one helping. Imani's phone buzzed again. Dad calling. But she couldn't answer. Her fingers shook. Her vision blurred. Her chest screamed for air. Karen didn't budge. "You people always got excuses." Imani's voice rasped. "You have no idea who you're messing with." Karen laughed. "Sure, I'm sure your lawyer daddy will sue Delta." The blue hue forming around Imani's lips told another story. A retired doctor in row 14 began to rise. "Sit down," Karen barked. "This is a crew issue." "That girl is in distress," the doctor warned. "She needs her inhaler. Now." Karen ignored him. Just then, Delta Flight Supervisor Michelle Ramos stepped on board. "What's going on?" "Passenger tried to bring narcotics," Karen stated smugly. "Claims it's medicine. Classic manipulation." Michelle looked at Imani, sweating, wheezing, nearly collapsing in her seat. Her instincts screamed something was wrong. Karen's voice lowered, but not her arrogance. "I've been doing this 13 years. I know a faker when I see one." Meanwhile, Layla's livestream ticked past 200,000 viewers. Hashtag Let Imani Breathe began to trend. The TSA, already called by Karen, arrived at the gate. "Ma'am, please come with us." Imani couldn't stand. She was barely conscious. She reached for her phone. Just one bar left. Her dad's name flashed again. This time, she answered. "Daddy," she whispered. They took it." Her voice cracked. Her hands trembled. But on the other end, a voice that responded was calm, commanding, and deadly serious. "Put me on speaker, baby." Imani pressed the button. The voice that filled the cabin made the blood drain from Karen's face. "This is Captain Elijah Rivers, Chief of Flight Operations, Delta Airlines. To whom am I speaking?" Karen froze. Everyone else blinked. "This is Karen Decker, flight crew, employee 6110. Sir, I was just... You're denying my daughter life-saving medication on a recorded flight. You're violating federal law, Delta policy, and basic decency. Return her inhaler, now." The TSA agents stepped back. Michelle's jaw dropped. Karen's confidence collapsed. I didn't know." "You didn't ask," he cut in. "You profiled a young black girl in distress and nearly killed her." Imani was handed her inhaler. She took a deep breath. Her color returned. But the damage had been done. "I'll be there in 8 minutes," Captain Rivers said. "I'm at Terminal B, Gate 12. My flight landed 15 minutes ago. Phones exploded. Viewers, 700,000 and climbing. 8 minutes later, the cabin door opened. In walked Captain Elijah Rivers, towering in full Delta uniform, steel-eyed, every step echoing like thunder. He turned to Karen. Employee Decker, badge and wings. You're done. Karen stammered. I didn't mean to. You meant to enforce your bias. You refused to verify. You ignored a medical ID. You mocked my daughter's suffering. Your 13-year career? Gone. On video. Forever. Then he addressed the passengers. On behalf of Delta, I apologize. We failed. We will fix this. Imani, still weak, whispered, Thank you, Daddy. Captain Rivers smiled. You showed more strength than any adult here. The passengers applauded, not just for Imani's survival, but for truth, justice, and accountability at 30,000 feet. If this story hit you like turbulence, smash that like button right now. Tell us in the comments where you're watching from. We see every one of you. And don't forget to subscribe for more bold stories that expose injustice.